Hello everyone and welcome back guys to my Gran Turismo Sport Road to Rank S, and we are today back in the FIA races. Really looking forward to this one. Unfortunately I couldn't actually do the Saturday ones prior to this. I was actually away, but obviously it's an exhibition event, it doesn't really matter, you know. If it actually mattered, then I would have probably tried to sort of stay at home over the course of the day and make sure that I could have had a chance to do them. But yeah, we're today here at, I think it's Dragon Trail or Dragon Tail or Dragon something Raceway. It's a made up track. It's not, I'm not a particularly big fan of it overall, but as you would have seen at the start, we are on pole by I think nearly a second, so I will certainly take that. You know, the Audi on the whole I think is actually meant to be very good on its tyres. Now going into this I didn't really know that, but I sort of qualified on a set of super soft tyres and well found myself on pole by near enough a second, as I said. And well, basically that just meant that for me, yeah, the aim was just pull away at the start. I think the guys around me are on sort of like racing mediums, racing hard, so I should have a much quicker car anyway. You know, I'd like to think I'm one of the sort of, I'm definitely, well, I'd like to think, you know, I'm in the top 10% of BS rated drivers on this game as well though. But here we are then, ready on the start. We've got a Mercedes just behind me here. Hopefully he can't get a good run in towards turn 1 here, but it is 5 lights, well, I say 5 lights, it's 3, 2, 1, and away we go. They're revving the nuts off first gear here, but the aim is just try and get a nice and clean start. You know, we do know our braking points and everything like that. The Mercedes will naturally clubs up quite a bit with the slipstream off the start there. We're going to try and push to the absolute limit, braking now down in towards turn 1. Then we do get the car nicely stopped on the apex there out of turn 1. The Mercedes gets a little bit of a moment, and that's going to give us the breakaway that we need. Up to a half second now gap to him behind, and well, the Audi isn't particularly strong in the first sector. It's mainly through sort of the S's and the second part of this track that this Audi was really strong. And as you can see by the end of lap 5, yeah, we had the fastest lap. We were 7.5 seconds clear, and well, we were halfway through the race. Everyone would have to make a pit stop anyway, if I recall correctly, and even if they didn't, I'm pretty certain I really, you know, had the pace to be able to capitalise anyway. They're braking now down in towards the final corner of this lap. You can see the gap, yeah, as I said, is up to about 7.78 seconds here. You know, we were gaining, just generally, we were just a bit quicker, a bit more consistent than all the guys behind me here. As we dive it in to the pit, then we're going to go into a fresh set of the super soft. Not going to bother with the refueling either there, as obviously there is just no real point because the car's got enough fuel to make it right the way through to the end of the race. There, in hindsight, I could have probably tried, you know, potentially to go on a set of like racing hards or something and taken them the distance, but honestly, you know, with the pace advantage we had, it wasn't really worth the risk. We may as well try and keep it clean, keep it tidy out at the front there as we come out. Yeah, we're still obviously in the lead. You can see everyone else pretty much on softs and medium compound tyres here, so we definitely had the pace advantage and the tyre advantage in this race. So yeah, I will certainly take that on the whole. Coming through then on the final lap, understandably, you know, we now have a 17-second lead over absolutely anyone else here, so I will certainly take that in the FIA races. Well, as long as I survive the final few corners, it'll be my first ever FIA race victory there. But yeah, in terms of driver rating then coming into this one, I think my sportsmanship rating is absolutely maxed out. It pretty much always is pinned at 99. You know, I don't really get safety rating incidents, because I'm a clean, respectful driver. But yeah, coming through the final couple of corners then, I was around 19,000 driver rating as well. Coming to this one, as I said, you know, over these next few, I'm really trying to grind my driver rating up. At the moment, you know, I'm hoping to try and get to A over the coming weeks, you know, over the coming episodes. But through the final corner then, it is going to be a win in the FIA races, my very first win in the FIA races as well. I will certainly take that. Also means now, rather interestingly, I am ranked the fastest Gran Turismo Sport driver in Gloucestershire. So there we are. Hopefully, you know, that's an interesting stat for you guys as well. But it's going to be a win by 18 seconds there at the end of the day. But yeah, hopefully, you know, you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new as well. As you can see me just doing a little bit of a dance behind the scenes as well. Yeah, a very good race on the whole for myself. We'll sort of see how everyone else did fare. 18.068 seconds ahead of P2 there. Another Brit actually in the Mclaren 650 SXC. Quite a nice variation. We got quite a few SLSs in here as well as quite a few RCFs as well. But I think I was the only Audi in this race. The problem with the Audi is it's really good in Group 4, but an absolute pile of shite in Group 3, which is very frustrating to a race with there. But yeah, hopefully as I said, you know, you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you do like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. Hopefully, you know, you guys are enjoying these very, very short GTSport format videos. You know, they will sort of go up in length a bit. It's a bit of potluck about which ones I record, so it sort of just depends on that as well. But yeah, as I said, hopefully, you know, you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you guys next time for a brand new video.